Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna actually start this with something unique. I wanted to show this before I actually went into the Venus Lighthouse, fighting the Tempest Lizard, which is the lizard that actually takes you to Dread Isle. You can actually fight him. He's pretty difficult. He's not as hard as the final boss, and he's not as hard as Deadbeard, but he is pretty hard regardless. He does use Tempest, which is the highest form of Tornado and Whirlwind, hence the name Tempest Lizard. But he also does. I know he attacks twice. Don't think he attacks 3 times. But he also does stuff really nasty like that. I might be overselling this fight, but just know that he's not as bad as the other 2 bosses that I mentioned. The final boss and this guy, but he's still a threat nonetheless if you just got in here. It just came to the desert. He is not something you want to mess with. So, alright, we got Wing Stroke, and as you can see, it does do a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. Mad Growth, man. Death Plunge, nice. Despite it not doing, like, having the exclamation point saying, hey, you did a whole lot of damage, it still does a decent amount regardless. Probably should be using the Dragon Cloud on him. But I don't think that'll do more than Gaia, or Rock Slide in this case. Yes. Alright. I don't think this fight will take too long, but who knows. I know it's definitely not going to take as long as Deadbeard's fight. Holy crap, that was a long fight. Alright, especially when we got 3 people attacking and 1 person healing, rather than 1 person attacking, 1 person trying to do stat boost, 1 person trying to protect them all, and 1 person healing. You need strategy with Deadbeard, this guy not so much. Oh, we just do that much damage with just a smack in the face. Ouch. Demon Fire. Yeah, that's Demon Fire. That's the Muramasa at its work. Actually not. It's the strongest blade in terms of a sword we'll actually get in the game, so... It's a pretty... See, just normal smacking him about in terms of total annihilation, it does have more attack than any of the other blades or weapons that I've got. So hey, but if you use the abilities, who knows? Blinding Smog, yeah. Against him at least, it didn't do a whole lot of damage compared to the Demon Fire. And the Sonic Smash, if it gets that triple off, then that would really hurt. Do Death Plunge, Mad Growth. Again, it's pretty much what we've been doing. And Demon Knight, maybe? No, his name is Mad Growth. Huh. This fight's actually lasting longer than I thought it would. Okay. Let's just make sure everyone's healed. Oh, there he goes. Yay. Okay. That was something. Hey guys. I let you guys see that just simply for just saying, hey, there's a thing. But yeah, that's the fight with the Tempest Lizard. And so I'm going to just... that was just something a little extra, but I'm meeting outside of Bobby Lighthouse, so I can kind of show you guys what's inside this chest, if you guys were wondering. We can all put those worries to rest. Good grief, my throat's kind of crazy. It's a lucky pepper that increases the luck of the person that you use it on by I want to say 2, but I'm not quite sure. I think it depends on who you use it on. But anyway. Wait a minute. Okay, orc lords and wild griffins and all that. What do I want to do, man? Let's use Molten Bath. And Thunderbolt. Do I want to use Thunderbolt? Attack with a Thorn's Fury. Sounds great. But, I don't know. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go with it. I was trying to think if people were resistant against it, but to be honest, I don't remember. Ah, yes, Potent Cure. That was something that I haven't got. That is the highest level of cure. And as you saw, it healed 300 on an average. Like, the thing about this game is it doesn't give you exact numbers. It's just an average of how much damage is healed. Like, obviously, it's gonna heal more as the people get higher leveled and everything, but that's the thing. And ow, gosh. Sorry if you're hearing something in the background. Alright, I was trying to do it quietly, but apparently that didn't work. Okay, ice gargoyles. Well, that ice gargoyle can just drown, man. Oh, he did. He actually suffocated. There we go. Aw. Unfortunately, while we're here, that's a thing. We do have to unlock it every time we go in or out. So, blinding smog. And Skull Warrior Falls. Now, I believe if you want to leave, you just actually use reveal and the button's right there. Maybe? No? Huh. Maybe you just approach the door. I don't remember. Okay, now I was screwing up horribly here earlier, as you just kind of saw me a little bit in one of the last couple of episodes. And yeah, it's just really weird. Like, you can't use Synergy on that lighthouse, you can't do anything there. But the odd thing is that there's actually not much here. I don't know what I was doing here. As you can see, I actually did refill the Hermes water. And I used the Lucky Pepper on Isaac. Alright. Okay. So here, looking around, look like a total idiot. And I use Retreat because I'm like, wait a minute. There was parts that I didn't explore in the Venus Lighthouse. This place is actually done. They don't really... There's not really like this big hurrah about, hey, you're done with this place. But there isn't too much to do in the Bobby Lighthouse other than get the Jinn and kind of get the idea of something you need to do. Now, I kind of left that in just as a little side thing to kind of say, hey, there actually isn't anything in here. Once you get the Jinn, you can pretty much leave, rather than just leave the guy there. Leave the guys there. I mean, there may be some other things, but honestly, you don't need to be in there. Now, this is the Venus Lighthouse, and of course, there are puzzles. There are definitely going to be puzzles in every lighthouse. Now, in like the next game, you do the other two lighthouses, both Mars and Jupiter. But that's in the second game, I ain't gonna worry about it. We're doing the Venus Lighthouse right now. Now, as far as this is concerned, you actually just need to go through all of this. And as odd as this looks, you really just need to use carry. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, they were trying to make it look like a puzzle, I guess. I don't really know. You just, because you can't really move it to the side or anything, you just use carry. I guess they did, hey, you have to have carry to go past here. But the thing is, if you look, I could have swore that was something you could look at. Yeah, you can't go past that, and there's no way you can do anything with that. It's really weird. It's like, I don't know. But this is something familiar, is it not? Yes. And let's just take care of these enemies. Yeah, let's use those right. Shuriken! I know that's the wrong way to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Blue boats! And take out all the enemies. Yes. Demon Knight to put him to sleep. And you actually come and talk to this thing. The statue speaks to Isaac's soul. Ye who seeks to climb the Venus Lighthouse I shall grant. The path along is closed and shall not be opened here. The path begins far, far away on a soil of ancient people, with the sunrise to your left as you gaze upon the lighthouse. And it does this magical shine thing, and dun 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 dun, as Zelda things would go, a new path has opened, oddly enough, but they don't really tell you what, where, when, how high, and all that business. They just kind of say, hey, this is a thing. And there's nothing over there, so you're like, well, what do I do? Well, first off, you gotta beat these earth golems into the ground so they know. Or you could drown them. No, that didn't work. How about put them in demon fire and kill them? Yes, that works. Okay, we just walk down here. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about pushing the block again. And we didn't come up here, so let's do that. And talk to this guy. I thought I explored the door. I thought I explored after the door opened. While I was searching this room, Kraden and the others appeared. They did something to the statue to make the floor light up. Like we did. Well, I thought... Okay, yeah, I didn't know if he said anything else. Apparently not. Alright, new wizards. Really? I can't run? I'm trying to save time here, Mr. Gnomes. But you're having no word about it. That was a terrible pun. Terrible pun! Is this gonna be like the Lighthouse of terrible puns? Who knows? It could be. I could actually try to do that. Make it a serious lighthouse of terrible puns. Oh gosh. Alright, let us head to the right over here. And have a jumpy puzzle. Yes, jump puzzle. It's not too bad. I say that and I went the wrong way. Anyway, let's go up here and open this. We got ourselves a lucky cap. Now, the lucky cap is quite lucky, to the sense it boosts critical hits and restores synergy power. Who do we know needs that? Our little friend over here. Well, he doesn't need a boost in restoring synergy power. He just needs the defense. Alright, demon fire. Kill the gnome. Now we kill the gnomes with magical demon fire. Does that make them demonic gnomes or what? I don't know. But whatever. funnily thing enough, we're actually sort of done with the Venus Lighthouse for now. We go in and out of it quite often. I don't know what the people were... I don't know, not dissing Nintendo or nothing, but sometimes when it comes down to the making of this game, it's like, did you seriously think this through? It's like, oh, we gotta go inside the final dungeon, oh, we gotta leave it, oh, we gotta come back, oh, we gotta leave it again. I don't know. I guess they kinda meant, oh, hey, guess what? You're supposed to do that whole bit in one go, but I just got the carry stone and left. Because the thing is, you do one thing, you want to make sure, oh, let's see if nothing else happened that would be terrible, you know? But, I don't know. Alright, move, little kid. Yeah, I'm fine. In terms of health and all. Alright. And we're back at Bobby Lighthouse. Yes. I would have been okay to come back if I actually did the other part in Venus Lighthouse first, but I didn't, so... Let's actually go down... No, it's actually the other one. Let's go down this one. Alright. To make our traverse less annoying. Alright. Gross. We're growing some interesting vines to even climb up anywhere. There we go. And of course we would run into skull warriors and what kind of wisp? Will-o-wisps? That's sure they're the will-o-wisp of this game, but in all honesty, they're not true will-o-wisps. True will-o-wisps don't have giant skulls inside of them. But that's just me. Take that, skull warrior. Rock slide. Nice. Okay, they're all affected by Earth for some odd reason. And he gets pushed by the Skull Warrior. I don't take too kindly to that. Alright. And again, oh my gosh. I gotta have some fighting in. I mean, it can't be me just doing absolutely nothing but running. But, yeah. Night of the Demon. I have no idea what that's about. Beer boat. Nice. Oh, Chimera Mage uses Fire Blessing. Oh, just wonderful. Just use your flame breath and destroy everyone. Oh, we got a 27 ninja. Alright, let's use Wish to heal everybody and heal a little bit closer, use Reveal, and go inside. Alright, we got the Tanyal Ruins. And I don't think there's anything we can do here. But here, on the other hand, that is another story. Let's do some puzzle solving. Alright. There we go. I didn't show this beforehand, but normally that way is closed until you do that bit at the Venus Lighthouse. Alright. For some reason I leave. I really don't know why. Yeah, what the heck am I doing? I'm thinking, I'm sitting here thinking, because it's like, what was I thinking again? I guess I was trying to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, but to be honest, I really don't know. What the heck I was thinking? Oh my. Oh gosh. Sorry. Yeah. Here, path shall be open. Yeah, there's really nothing. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. The lady knows your desires. Here, your path shall not be opened. Huh. I know there's a way to get it to change, that pathway to change, because you can get to go from going to the left to going down. I think there's a treasure chest. I don't know quite what's in there. But I decide to kind of forget about it and just kind of head on. And of course, as you can see, you do need both of the little pillars this time around, and all you gotta do is push them in such a manner. And I do realize until it's after it's too late that, oh wait a minute, I need to move one of them one down. So that's what I do here. It's depth perception. It's terrible sometimes. Now, as far as this goes, it really doesn't show you too much, but to be honest, that's fine. What you need to do is basically make your way to that little bit that you can actually use whirlwind on. If I actually don't use the wrong psi energy, or in this case Gale. That's another reason why, if you want to use Ivan for something else, at least have a ninja or something so you can actually still use whirlwind, because it's still useful. Now, you don't want to go ahead and push it off there. You'll see that you can't actually, but I don't know if carry works on them or not. I don't think it does. But if it does, you can actually accidentally carry it off. But I think they do what they can to actually make sure you don't accidentally push it off the wrong edge or something and make yourself restart, which is nice. You put puzzles in where you don't have to restart the whole room, like leave and come back to reset the puzzle. There's some in the second game that you have to do that in, which, by honestly, it isn't fun, but I don't know, the second game's a little bit more fun though. It's got its moments that are just completely funny. This one is way more serious in terms of what's going on. The second one's a little bit more lighthearted. Ow, dude, that hurt. 196 damage. Alright, well. Now this is actually a quite easy puzzle, as much as they try to make it out that it's not as easy as it looks. Pretty much what you just need to do is use carry, move this over, boom, it goes down. Now, Normally you'd think, well, I have to balance it out. I'll show you what the intended thought for all this is. So, the intended thought is to do this balance game. It's like, oh, okay, and then push this over, and then use carry, and then voila. That's the intention. But you can actually just mess with it by putting all of them on one side. Seriously. Okay. That puzzle's actually kind of difficult, from what I remember. And I decided not to go at it right then, which is a good thing because this is actually something you need. There's something you need in this room. Alright. Take out them fools. Mila casts Glacier and totally owns them. Alright. We gonna do some serious enemy hurting. Now, if you sit here and try everything like this, you're never really gonna get it until you reveal, and you get the Oracle Robe, which is actually quite a good thing. It boosts yeah, that's where I mentioned, oh yeah, I got this. Boost water power, well, resist water and boost HP recovery. She doesn't need the agility, and so I was like, she could use it. So what I kind of forgot to do is that you can actually mind read that statue, I believe, and she tells you that you need to listen to where the statues actually want to be put. And the way you do that is by way of mind reading them. But if you didn't know, this is a little post commentary. How about that? Because I actually played through the game, beat it, but realized the past 6 hours was you couldn't hear me. Wonderful. Anyway, I start putting them in random places, and I'm actually going to speed this up so you guys don't have to suffer. But in all essence, I utterly fail at trying to do this, and end up giving up and going to the internet to find out how. And it's like, oh, you need to use mind read, and I was like, oh well, I need to show people where to put them all, and so I'm not going to read the positions they need to be in. So there. And as you can see, I fail at this. Anyway, I'll speed this up for you viewing somewhat pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next episode when I actually have this figured out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.